Nigeria doesn't have to choose. That is the problem and the opportunity for Nigeria. Right now, three separate pipeline projects are racing to move up to 30 billion cubic meters of Nigerian gas a year to the same market in Europe. And whichever one gets built first doesn't just win a construction contract, it wins 3 decades of leverage over how Nigeria's gas reaches the world. First, the Trans-Saharan gas pipeline (TSG), 4,128 kilometers running from southern Nigeria through Niger to Algeria's Hassi-Mel hub, then onward into Europe through infrastructure Algeria already controls. Price tag is between 10 to 13 billion US dollar. This one isn't just a proposal anymore. Algeria has broken ground on its section with ceremonies held in Adra province in June 2026. Now, second, the Nigeria-Morocco Atlantic gas pipeline, nearly 6,900 kilometers of gas hugging the West African coastline through 13 countries, reaching Morocco and connecting to Spain. The price tag is 25 billion US dollar, and this is the most expensive of the three. In July 2026, ECOWAS leaders formally signed off on the legal framework in Freetown, Sierra Leone, but construction isn't expected to start until 2028. And then the third one, the Renew Hope pipeline. This one is the earliest stage of the three, still in investor meetings, still assembling financing. These pipelines are framed as Africa helping Europe to diversify its energy supply. The white card is backed by the Network Consortium, not a state oil company, and is running from southern Nigeria through Chad and Libya, then via subsea to Sicily. Price tag is 20 billion US dollar. That's good news, sounds like a very good narrative, but that is not the story from Abuja, Nigeria. From Nigeria's side, this isn't about helping Europe at all. It is about which corridor and which country gets to hold the tap. Algeria already has infrastructure. It has built 3 decades of relationship with European buyers. If the Trans-Saharan line wins, Nigeria gas moves through Algiers' hand. Morocco has none of that. It imports most of its fossil fuel, but the Atlantic pipeline would make the entry point into Europe via Spain, instantly turning it into a transit power after the now closed pipeline from Algeria. If that one wins, Rabat becomes the gatekeeper. And the Chad Libya route belongs to neither state oil company. It is privately financed, which means the leverage question isn't which African government wins, but does a private consortium end up owning the terms of Nigeria's biggest energy export for a generation? The stake isn't whether Europe gets its gas, it's probably will one way or another. The real stake is which of Algeria, Morocco, or a private financier ends up holding the infrastructural power over Nigeria's most valuable export. And what does Nigeria get to keep versus give away in whichever deal actually gets built first?